What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I bring you part 5 of the Fists Only challenge run for Lords of the Fallen, and this is of course on the veteran difficulty. I haven't played since launch, and honestly, I gotta say and must admit that this playthrough is going much smoother than the playthrough where I had weapons. And I don't know how, can't quite explain it, but I do feel like it's a little easier in my opinion. I'm enjoying it, and I absolutely love this game, as you all know. Big fan of the game, but it seems easier this go around, and I don't know how to explain that. Using my mitts has been better than using weapons somehow. But we're gonna make our way to a vestige as soon as possible, any safe point we can find, and then at that point we're going to end up returning and doing some cleanup. I found some old notes of mine, and I reconciled them Wednesday night, so I think I have a pretty good idea of a way to potentially like try and get everything, but I have, they're incomplete. The notes are incomplete, unfortunately, because it's not the notes I had from my Google Docs, but I do have a pretty good idea. You know, because we're so far, let's see. As long as I don't jump into a boss fight. Sir? Thank you, sir. There's gotta be a vestige around here, right? If not, that's fine. Okay, we're just gonna plant the darn seed then. That'll allow me to do everything I need to do, including doing some backtracking, doing some cleanup. So first thing I'm gonna do is, before we continue exploring through Revelation depths, let's see. Man, we looking good there. Quite good. We still get a pretty decent amount. We could bump that up, or what do we do here? Let's see. No, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. We're gonna rest, and we're gonna head over to the main hub and sky rest, and then from here we're gonna go ahead and see what we can purchase from some of these merchants. All right, you didn't have anything new for me. I think, what all was I trying to do here? I had at some point tried to upgrade all those items. We can buy some stuff from Exactor Dunmire.
Our holy work continues.
I don't have enough
Darius's will be done.
saintly quintessence for that's fine. What do you have, buddy?
You serve a higher purpose.
All the things. Gosh, so many items in this game. I wonder if Radiant Weapon would work for my fists. Holy damage, fire defense. And I'm broke. Okay.
Strive in darkness, in light we walk.
Now, per my notes, it says that because we've spoken to Winterberry and Byron, and then you know, informed him that hey, it's just a girl. She's not a monster. Should be fine, but I don't remember where they pop up. We're gonna look for them really quickly. Oh hey, puppy dog. This dog is actually tied to the stick that Thek-Ahir gives you. Once he gets to +10. But we can try and upgrade that too once we get more vigor. This is the way out, right? We don't need that. We need to go back towards the entrance then. I think right here. Okay, there you go. Now we need to look for what's his nuts. stairs? Where's the stairs? There you go. I do believe Winterberry's here and possibly Byron. Hopefully. If not, I may not have triggered the right sequence of events. But we're rusty. 2 years rusty, in fact. I don't think they're here either. Oh. That's one of the 5 scourings needed to get the pumpskin helmet. I swear they're around here somewhere. And now we're out, so no. Where are Byron and Winterberry? Thought I heard some humming. Okay, so they're not here, so I could have messed something up there. And it could also be that I have to use, my other notes say, potentially the Skin Stealer lift could be the trigger to move them here. So I don't see anybody here, so I'm going to assume that that trigger may be correct. The other thing we need to do is, let's see. There was one area where I missed a puzzle, and it was on that bridge where we fought the Ruiner. So I am going to teleport to... Oh gosh, which one is it? Not the Forsaken Fen. It's any of these. Oh, there's 2 Forsaken Fens. Okay, it could be this one. Vestige of Valade. I think that might be it. We'll check this out real quick and make sure it's not... Nope, this one's not it. Let's try the Shuja Hamlet instead. This should be where Thekakir was at some point. Yeah, and then the bridge. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go this way. And we do have to make a little bit of a run, because honestly I don't know the nearest point aside from this one, so. Now, one trigger that I did fail was the fact that we didn't speak to Damaros before defeating the Crimson Rector Percival or whatever. And that's fine. It's not really too big a deal, but it's just something that we did miss. I wish there was some friendly fire. Those explosions would be ideal. Too easy. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Now, Damaros would have been here for, I think, her 3rd point. But since we defeated the Crimson Rector Percival first, she moves. That's not too pivotal because we're not doing the Inferno ending, but it is something to take note of. And yes, we've already activated all of these stigmas. Those are crack shots. Never liked a snake. Especially with a crossbow. Alright. Another fire dog up here. And we're just doing some backtracking right now. Uh-oh, my eye itches. Hold on. There you go. I probably should have gone from the Pilgrim's Perch instead, honestly. Look at this idiot. Oh, those little demon bats suck. Okay. But they're weak here, which is good. Cool. So weak. Getting destroyed. Oh, lovely. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Nice. Okay, so we didn't lose much there except time. Let me think through this. The best way to get to the area I'm trying to get to... Yeah, it's not even Pilgrim's Perch, honestly. It's gotta sprint through, I guess, and not fight everybody. I'm just trying to get to the Ruiner boss fight bridge, and I do not recall the nearest vestige. I just don't. I'm just gonna sprint past everything. No need to kill everything. We've already defeated these enemies countless times. All right. Oh, I love getting stuck on assets. My favorite. This idiot didn't do anything. Alright, am I going the right way? This is the bridge. Holy hell, we did it. Alright, let's kill these idiots. Come here, puppy dog. Lovely, okay. So now what we do is, remember I was searching for the puzzle, the stigma to break this? Well, I was not looking far enough ahead. So what we actually need to do is continue this way, and then up and to the right. And I had a note specifically for this one, because there's a secret area here that you would miss otherwise. And I was like, oh yeah. I vaguely remember all this. Actually, I think there might be one other. Yeah, there's this one too. Nohuta Ritual Hammer. And then we're going to drop down here. Do all the things. Alright, might as well top off, right? And go back over, destroy these egg sacs, and then we're pretty much going to make our way up and around into a secret area. That will destroy... oh gosh. Or allow us to have a clear path and destroy that... I don't know, the umbral entity or whatever it is. Lovely. And we can go up here. And this is going to be where Damaros is going to be pretty much until Bramis Castle, which is the very last segment of the game, the last area. So we can emerge from Umbra. I do believe there's a Reaper around here. There's no need to fight with them. But there's going to be a shortcut, so now we can access this area from pretty much anywhere. We've got a free item right over here, and then we can get this ladder knocked down. So that's where the bridge is. So we'll be able to access this area. But we get a vestige inside, so we won't really need to run back to this area. But we certainly have the means to access it pretty easily now. So let's engage with this guy. 1, 2. There you go. Easy peasy. Oh, hey. Hi. Should be an archer up ahead as well. I see him already. Sadly, we don't have the means to dispatch them easy, so I'll just rush them. Nice. That's the strategy. Hoping that would work out that way. Alright, you come here, buddy. Get the heck off of my cliff. He won't get off. Oh, hey, there's a Reaper. A glancing blow. Alright, lovely. Demexis. We get a nice little rune there. And then inside here, we're going to be able to find the vestige, and Damaros is kind of like final area before she moves to Bramis. Alright, this is the vestige of betrayed Adyr. This is an excellent point for us to be able to kind of rest, get back to our normal axiom state here, and then we can kind of do some exploration. There'll be a few goodies. This is a whole thing I missed, and I completely forgot how to get to it until I read my notes. And unfortunately, they were complete enough. So what you can do is you can actually use severed hands, and this is like a way to purchase kind of covenant or faction items here. This is pretty awesome. We don't have any hands though, unfortunately. You can get them, but these right here, this is the armor, like the highest tier stuff. All right, and then this is the dude we defeated not too long ago. Get our first pair of hands here, I think. Charge fingers, never mind. And then we can chat with Damaros. I've never seen her face before. I don't remember her face at all. So we can hand over the saw. I don't know if that's going to help or hurt. That would be specifically for her quest, so I might just hold off on that. I'm trying to do Umbral. I don't want her to do anything crazy, but we'll just say do nothing for now. And we'll see what she's got in the shop. Fire grenade. Fist of Insight. I swear I have one of these. I believe we got this from Pilgrim's Perch, if I'm not mistaken. Then we got a bunch of charged fingers. So if you chat with her, you can give her this item. When you speak with her, like she specifically requests this item, and we got it a little bit later on. We had to backtrack to this area because we forgot about it. But anyways, that is what she would want. I do not remember her face at all. That's really cool. I remember her always having a hood. That's awesome. I never remember seeing her face. Alright, so let's go back over here. Let me see. There was something else that I saw that I missed in my notes. I know that we missed the Damaros interaction. And then The area with the towers. Gosh, I think that's Fitzroy's Gorge, but even further. Actually, we could just run over to it, shouldn't we? And then we gotta go at some point to the Sunless Skeen area. There's a vestige there. And what we'll do is we'll chat with Byron again and we'll use the elevator. That should trigger their movement to Skyrest, per my notes. Now these notes are 2 years old, and I'm sure they've changed questline progression because people were complaining about how easy it was to fail and break questlines. And considering all the changes that they've made, I'm sure that was one of them. I want to say this will lead to the area that I'm talking about. It should just be kind of like a cityscape type area. We'll then go to the tower where the Reaper is, and then that's where we obtained one of the weapons. We went all the way up the tower, and then it was where we died to the Light Reaper. This is where we fought the Ruiner, of course. I'm gonna refresh chat. You guys are quiet today. I think you guys are, you got the itis from all that good food yesterday, huh? I know I do. I'm tired. I was like, oh, I had to stream that I completely forgot. Yeah, this is it. And that's the tower. Okay, so. I don't really want to fight the Reaper, but it's fine. There you are. Wait for the jump scare. Bad angle for me, but that's okay. No range, unfortunately. Oh, Reaper, Reaper, Reaper. Too easy. We do have a snake archer dude over there. Gonna be awesome. Awesome. Thank you. I thought there was a Rogar that used to come from here. Oh, there you go. There he blows. We're gonna come up and oh, whoops. Ugh. Can't cheese it. We'll need to exit Umbral, and I believe there's a thing down here if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere. Good shot, sir. How's he not dead? Let's go to Axiom. Axiom is where we shall go. And then we're gonna heal. Now up here, we're gonna go all the way to the top. And we just need to look down at the beams. There's an item that I missed. And I notated a lot of these like easy to miss items that I had completely forgotten about. Oh, you missed, you dumb bastard. Okay. Oh, he has a brother. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Okay, so around here somewhere, there should be a beam. Ah, there it is. You see that beam right there? That's the item that I missed from earlier, so we're gonna go up and around. And these are items that I was like, wow, these are tricky. So I specifically made notes, and in the guide that I was creating, I labeled all of those. Oh, that's a tough jump. Oh, hey. Oh, I didn't. Oh, it's not a tough jump. I can just get on this beam. Sweet. Come on. There you go. That's the stuff. And then we pick this up and we get the Axe of the Flayed. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Now, we can go back down and around, and we're done with this. There's one other thing that I know I'm missing. So it was the Damarose area. Second thing being this item here. Oh gosh, there's one other thing. Oh yeah, the Winterberry. So I need to make sure I go to the Sunless Scheme. Now this would be an opportunity, or a good opportunity for us to actually attempt to use the keys we have. We have the Sunless Scheme key. We have Pilgrim's Perch key. Well, at least a portion of it, so we'll figure it out. Hello, friend. Okay. And, okay, hey. Always give him a nibble, you know? Seems like the right thing to do. Oh, lovely. That's the Reaper. There it is. Oh, fire damage. That's good. Those traps are so annoying. Okay. I wonder if these guys will aggro if I don't punch them, but it's fine. We may never know. We'll just punch them in the back anyways. And we've already done all of this. I mean, part of my strategy is just getting hit as much as possible. And that makes them think that they have the upper hand. You see? Strategy. Oh, just kidding. I'm just sucky because I haven't warmed up. We'll get warm in a little bit. I am kind of rushing to clear out this area and all the goodies we missed. And it's going off of memory. And some partially complete notes. Incomplete notes. Alright, we have no heals left. I do believe this will take us to this dum-dum over here. Yep. I'll fight him. Yeah, oh my gosh, he's angry. Okay, yes, yes. We gotta go crazy on him right here. He didn't even fall. Nice. Okay, that worked. That works. What in the enemy density is this? So just like vanilla launch density here? Gotta get that wither. Alright, so I think we're good. We can go punch that guy that shot me in the ass. Never mind. Trying to get my health back, I almost died. Oof, thought I was gonna die there. That was scary. Now there is an item here that we grabbed from Umbral. In one of these little towers. We already grabbed it though. It was one of these putrid wombs. We got it on our first comb through of this area. What I didn't need is a vestige. This is where we fought the Infernal Enchantress up ahead, and then we're gonna... Oh, our vestige will be right here. Lovely. Oh, goody. Alright, good. So now we're done with this area. I'm gonna rest. Now we need to go to where Byron was. This is all just cleanup. We're doing a bunch of cleanup right now. Things that I know I missed. In terms of... I don't know. I'm trying to think. My stats are pretty alright, actually. I guess I can keep bumping this up. It's not like it's hurting any. Still does and gives us the most benefit to our strength, too. It wouldn't hurt to have more Inferno and Radiance just so we could have some versatility in our build, but on the New Game Plus cycle. But since we're just using Fists right now, I don't see a big need for it. Let's see. We could bump this up to 30, but we'll see. We might just save that. So we need to go to, let's see, some of the Skeen Mines. I believe that's the one. Or it could be the Hoist. Katrin is the one that at least reminds me of Byron, so I think this is it. Should be a, yeah, there he is. So he's there, and then there's this here. Okay, perfect. So this is the area that we had continued exploring through to Revelation Mines, or Revelation Depth, sorry. From here, we're gonna try and figure out where the Skin Stealer fight was again, if I can remember correctly. Alright, this is good. Good enough, so let's go ahead and take out the enemies. Come here, Mr. Rogo. Oh, he has a friend. Oh, there's doggies, too. Lovely. It's part of my strategy. Just kidding. Not sure why the first few hits don't give me wither health back. Not understanding that. Alright. Get me out of this infernal place. Now we're back. Okay, so the bell should be around here somewhere. Oh, the Son of the Skeen boss fight. It's like, I could have potentially gone down in that area. Since we've drained the waters, we don't have to be in Umbral anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back then. Okay, no worries, no worries. We do need to go back this way. At least that's my understanding. I don't quite remember anymore. I've slept since then. That's the same thing. Is it over here then? Gosh, remember. Too easy. These veteran moves don't serve them any better than whenever, you know, vanilla. Let's see. Especially with my mitts. This is the drain cell thing. That's the another Crimson Rector kind of guy. The Inferno variant. Guess we do have to come this way. Ah, it is. It's over by the cages. Okay. Alright. Easy does it. Not die. And then there should be a branching pathway. We should be able to turn right and go to the Skin Stealer. That will take us to Upper Calrath. We don't need to actually stay there for any mean or any true purpose. That's Revelation Depth. So again, not where I wanted to go. Not where I wanted to go. Because we've actually gone through here the legitimate way. We just need to appear on the upper end of this, actually, and that's how we get to that right there. And that's the lift I'm talking about. Okay, so how do I get up there? tricky, tricky. Let's see. That's way too far for me to make. Oh, look at this, though. Wait, what is this? Had I been here before? If there's a bat, then I know where I'm at. Yeah, I know where I'm at. That's where the one enemy was just. I think this is good. So last time when I was trying to determine the purpose of this area, I didn't realize this grate was what we were missing. So, where's your parasite, fool? Oh my gosh. Okay, now you're dead. Okay, so we made it. I'm glad. I don't know precisely how to get there, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We can go up to Upper Calrath. That should trigger the movement from Byron and Winterberry. The Veil Piercer. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. This takes us all the way to Upper Calrath, which is like the other side. We've been to, and unfortunately they do name the areas pretty, similarly. So there's like several parts of Upper Calrath, several parts of Lower Calrath as well. So it gets a little tricky. But I hope that there's a vestige for me up here, so that way I can warp back to the seed bed that I kind of created. Yes, there is. Yay! This is perfect. Vestige of the Forgotten Guardian. And now, if we try to warp, let's go back to Skyrat. So that's the one we just got from here, I think. Oh, maybe not. Who knows? It's probably not present because we're at it. You can't warp to the one you're already at, so you can only rest. Okay, so there's this. Let's double check for Byron. And I noticed that the price for the key, the Pilgrim's Perch key, was 9,500. Now they made it 18,000. So I was like, what the heck? What is up with that? Because I knew at vanilla it wasn't that high. Alright, let's go talk to Byron and Winterberry if they actually moved. And if not, we'll just go right back to the seed, the seed bed we had kind of created and chill from there. But I think we did good in the cleanup, at least. Good warm up, too. Let's see, now where are these fools? Not there. I may not have activated them. I don't know what triggers their movement. That would be nice to know, but I don't think they're here either. Oh. Yeah, I certainly don't see them. I just don't remember where they go. I thought they were near the tortured prisoner, what I remember, but... Nope. I don't see anybody. That should then be the scaffolding, right? which we've already obtained. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss, and I don't know or recall where these little bastards are supposed to be. Last thing I have is Kakujin. And that'll be the end of that. Yeah, I don't know where the hell they're at, and I don't feel like wasting any more time on these idiots. Let's bump up the stick. We can just stick only run next time. Get that stick. I actually have no need for, you know, I can't level up my fists, so. Where's the stick? The only weapon that's level. There it is. Okay. +6 on that. And then we got Kakujin left. I have no clue where the hell these things are, so we could do one more check and we go to that vestige. What's going with Katrin? If Byron's still there, he's a loser, and I'm over it. Yep, he's still there. Why aren't you moving? You idiot. That's fine. I don't know what the trigger is. So now we can go ahead and warp back to one of these areas. I want to say the Forsaken Fen right here. If not, it's the Hamlet. This is it. Okay, perfect. We need to go save Kakujin. The only problem is that I need to figure out if I have... here you go. The Empyrean Grenade should be, like, holy. Let's see. Why does the ammo cost 2? It should be fine. I should... It doesn't seem to have, like, requirements, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so... Did I not equip it? I think we're good. Let's go talk to What's Her Nuts then. I think she's gonna be over here actually. We'll go free her. There will be some Shuja warriors. Ow. Hanky boys. And we don't want to drop down there. I think the water's a bit too deep. Nice. Oh, very good. Come down here, you coward. Kill this idiot. Ugh. A healing spell? I don't think I have the requirements for a healing spell, Jake, but thanks for the advice. I don't remember. In my notes, like I didn't go for like radiance or anything. I just went my very first playthrough, so I base it off of that. And so I always want to make it to where it's the the easiest way. No investment into skills or anything like that. And I think this works, but I don't think I could even cast a healing spell. I don't even know, honestly. It's been so long. Let me kill this idiot too. Oh, you just stay back there. Okay. She whispered. Oh, where? I thought I killed her. Ooh. Jake says, I'm so glad I saw you playing one of my favorite games. Absolutely. It's one of my favorite non-FromSoft titles of all time. It's amazing.
That is, life is to be lived. Not
Such a good game.
Stuck in a reeking swamp, being crawled over by insects. Since you seem to know your way around sorcery.
Sorcery.
Yeah, this thing's better off in your
Nice.
hands. And good riddance to it. I only had it because I won it in a game of dice.
Sure.
If I'd known what it really was, I'd have left it on the table. Never trust magic. My father taught me that.
I absolutely loathe her quest line, but...
Well, you helped me out of it, but let me work some blood back into my limbs first.
Jake says, yeah, you're right. I did the same thing my first playthrough.
Sleeping on a stone floor for a month. Meet me at the bridge. Wilmark and I passed by there, and it seemed as safe a place as any you're likely to find in this dump of a kingdom.
Who's humming right now,
Then we'll talk.
I was like, it's not her. I was like, she's not all peaceful and cute or whatever.
I don't know, but I bear in mind what I
Quitting out should do the same. I don't feel like warping back and forth because I'm lazy. I'm tired today. Jake says, I'm so excited for the next one too. I'm definitely going to getting it. Oh yeah, me too. I had this day one. In fact, I think the devs gave me a copy, but I wasn't able to stream it or anything. So this is actually my first feature of this game, aside from some guides in the beginning of my 100% guide at launch when it came out. Wilmark's Catalyst. I then ended up beating the game, and then I was like, okay, let me do a 100% guide. It was all off stream, and then I started my guide, and then I had some schedule conflicts. I think it was with Lies of P and The Last Faith, if I'm not mistaken. That's the name of the game. A little Metroidvania that's really, it was great in my opinion. But 2 years later, after 2.5 came out, I was like, I've never featured this game and I love it, and I would like to show it in some capacity. And I typically do challenge runs, so I was like, you know what, we'll do a fist-only challenge run on veteran mode. So far we've just been kind of dominating. It's been pretty awesome. But as I remember certain things, I'm like, oh yeah, let me go back. And I found an old note, partial notes from my Google Doc file. And I was like, oh man, so I reconciled the notes across different documents that I had. And it gives a general idea of my progression, like the outline and some NPC side quests. I was like, nice. Well, let's go talk to Kakajin. I don't want to use her. In fact, I'll probably use her and then refuse to pay and then go ahead and fight her at some point. I don't remember the exact criteria, but I think it's like if you use her and you don't pay and then you fight another boss and you don't pay, she'll be ready to kick your ass, which is fine. What's she doing? Kakujin will be over here in one of these cells. There she is.
Ah, good to see you didn't lose your head, though you might wish you had. If you spend too long listening to the nonsense spouted by some people around here. I didn't introduce myself.
Kukagen.
I'm Kukagen of the Envenomed, the finest mercenary company to ever grace the plains of Yisugen.
Bunch of opportunists, in my opinion. Jake says, I'm playing through it right now because of the new veteran mode. I'm excited to get that skin. Me too. In fact, I'm doing this challenge run on a veteran playthrough so that I can get the skin. Once you get it on one file, all the rest of your files obtain it too, so that's awesome. So my very first file that I completed, 2 years ago, will have all that stuff. I'm going to go on this file. This will probably be my 100% file, I guess. And I probably won't touch the other one just because it's like pristine. It's pre 2.5. It's pretty much vanilla, so.
Like I said, I owe you.
But for a cost.
Here. You've got no small amount of bloody work ahead of you. So, when there's fighting to be done, feel free to call on me and I'll be there. And for a smaller fee than I usually charge. You didn't expect me to put my neck on the line for free, did you?
Well, I freed you for free, you idiot.
But I'm not an idiot.
Oh, she heard me. Oh man, the side quest is pretty much all like Souls-like things are so sensitive. Yeah, I would say that the Souls-like genre of side quests ended up getting better, but in general that convoluted and like unclear nature of them and ambiguity is really stupid because there's like sensitive breakpoints and I don't enjoy that at all. In fact, the later installments and some of the better FromSoft games, in my opinion, Souls-like games, in my opinion, started to make the side quests much more clear through item descriptions and things of that nature. So for example, the side quests in Bloodborne, they were okay. They started getting a little bit better because of the cues and dialogue that you'd get around and the context you'd get around some of them. Dark Souls 3 had the very best in terms of knowing exactly where to go because item descriptions would give you really good hints. Sekiro also had excellent side quest kind of like context, in my opinion. There wasn't a lot of guesswork. Elden Ring kind of reverted back to where it's like some were easy and then some were like, what the hell? So Elden Ring kind of took a step back. Dark Souls 2 was pretty convoluted, but it mostly revolved around summoning NPCs. So after you learned that, you pretty much could complete all of them just by summoning, and there weren't conflicting summons in most instances. In this game, oh, Dark Souls 1 was nobody could know unless you're a freaking data miner. But in this game, some of them are okay, and then others are quite convoluted. There's usually no hints in where the NPCs are going to go or whatever, and it makes it quite difficult. So I don't like the convoluted, ambiguous side quests that are built or designed that way.
I help you. Just be sure to me if you don't, and neither of us.
Yeah, I will summon you, but I'm not going to pay you, homie, because I'm going to kill you and add you to my bestiary. Alright, so I think we've done all the little things that I missed so far. Kukajin, Damaro's area. We grabbed the 2 goodies that I missed, and I think we're good. So now we can warp to the seedling, and we should be good to go. We'll continue through Revelation Depths, and then we'll continue progressing through and beat some bosses. Jake says, of course I'm not doing an awesome challenge run. I'm using my New Game Plus file, which is probably a little crazy because I'm in New Game Plus 5. Oh, okay. You know what I'm thinking? If I do play if I want to go for like a 100% file, I may just do like a New Game Plus 0 and just burn through. I kind of want a file that's going to be 100% file, and I may use this for that file, but who knows? Like, for example, I might do the next one with the stick, you know, or something. We'll see. Love what you're doing, man. I'm here for it. Nice. Well, if you enjoy it and if you really like it and you want to come back, please feel free to subscribe. I'm a full-time creator on YouTube, and it means a lot. It goes a lot further than you'd imagine. You know, just your viewership, you subscribing, all that support goes a long way, man. So if you really enjoy it and you want to come back, you're welcome to subscribe and tune in. I do stuff like this all the time. I play Souls-likes and Metroidvanias, indie games, horror games, pretty much exclusively, and I typically do challenge runs on my very first playthrough. And then I do guides, you know, 100% guides, things like that. We'll jump over to Umbral in a bit. But yeah, I'm going off 2 years old knowledge and, you know, scattered fragments of notes that I had across Google Docs. So, because I was working on my 100% guide. I typically do those too. Let me see. We'll keep going. And we'll go to Umbra in a second. I don't want to go too far. Ah, yes. The ninja dudes. I like how the miner was actually like more of a threat. We can kick this down. This will give us a little shortcut from where we're at on the other side there. And there's another bed. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and cross over. Oh, whoops. Did I add my rock back? I did. Okay. Remember, it's fists only, so I can't actually use anything to deal damage. I can only use those typical, you know, for example, the Empyrean Grenade was for a quest purpose, not for any damage dealing. So all damage must be dealt with my fists. Why am I getting stuck on these little assets here? That's so annoying. I can't walk through even. I don't know what the heck's going on that. Hate these things. No! Things are relentless, man. I have to panic roll because they're might as well cover me in peanut butter and just go to town. Stupid things. One of those is enough because they have. I don't remember them being that relentless. And I remember them dive bombing and typically pulling you into Umbral unexpectedly. But I do not remember them being such jerks. I think that new tenacity is what we're seeing from the veteran difficulty. A new moveset, because they have like a chicken thing, they do like these weird strikes, they got all the things now. All the things. Alright, let me see if I can get one of these dummies over here. Keep getting stuck on the assets, dude. course, now I'm stuck. I know I can drag him, yeah, I would say. I can get a stun. We're good. Dummies. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this item here. And that would be us dropping right down. Pendant of Atrophy. Alright. Back to square one. Oh, he's dead. And then I'll go into Umbral, kill this dude. And we'll be able to pop out if we need to. I don't understand why I don't get Wither back from defeating that enemy. And when you first come out of Umbral, it's weird. Alright, let's go here first, and then we'll... Oh, hey there. Cool. Wither arrows. I'd like to do a projectiles only run at some point as well. I think that'd be lots of fun. Projectiles only. The fist only is obviously going to be like the ultimate challenge. But something like that, stick only. You know, I've never been able to really truly enjoy all of the weapons because other than my very first playthrough, I just did a Dark Crusader like RP kind of run. Oh, Winterberry, there you are, you little silly goose. Can you go to Sky Rest, please, sweetie? Go to Sky Rest.
I've got a shop. I'm keeping it for myself.
No, give it.
I love it so much.
Goofball. I don't even use these, do I? I guess I could, huh? Well, I wish you would go to Sky Rest. She's saying the same dialogue. She simply just moved location. So this is her specific location. Fist only a freaking Reaper, let's go. Oh yes. I've beaten every boss up to this point using only my fists. And if you want to check out all that stuff, you can watch it on the series that we've gone through so far. I'm going to beat the whole game and every boss possible with my fists. So there is no doubt about that, my friend. You would love it. If you're enjoying this, you're going to love it. Let me see. I got a message here. I got to make sure it's nothing. Okay. So there's Winterberry just being all cute. She needs to go to Skyrest though. I worry about her. But I think that she's safe here. I don't know what kind of ability she has, but she certainly never gets attacked by them, so. Oh, okay. That's the shortcut, so we're gonna go this way instead. And we're so close to a seed bed, it's not necessary for us to do anything yet. I gotta figure out where the next boss is. Do you have a parasite on you? Oh, okay. No, you're just a jerk. Small Duralium fragment, and we'll continue. Yeah, I punched the Reaper to death. You know the fight with all three Reapers at once? We did that on our first try. The one over by the cistern area, that was so much fun. We've beaten a handful of bosses on our first try, actually, and it was great. Very epic. This would be a good spot for an ambush. Yep. Got these idiots. Oh, lovely. Yep, that's the ambush I was anticipating. Let's go over here. Funnel them through. We're gonna do this, and bye-bye. And this, and bye-bye. Or just die. How did I miss his soul? That's okay. We're 2 feet away. And now we know we have to hop over to Umbral anyway, so. 2 feet away. Okay. Where am I? Okay, come from here. Punch this guy in the back. Two hits for the miner. Alright, now we get this idiot. We will heal, and then we're gonna... Oh, I shouldn't heal. We're gonna hop over to Umbral real quick. Or... let's just do this. Yeah, let's just do that. We don't need to hop over to Umbral. We can just go through that passageway just using our lamp, so we're good. Now... let me think. What the heck, man? That's a big hit. A really big hit. All that wither it took away. Okay, so... I'm assuming they didn't have items because they didn't give me anything. The jerks. That's an enemy. Ah. Oh, there's a big boy. Hold on. Come here. Yeah, the funny thing is we fight the bell dude as a boss. I don't know, I wonder if I did something out of order. I'm gonna have to kite them over here because clearly can't punch them with my fists. Oh no! Alright, dude. Can you come this way, or are you just unable to figure out steps? Okay, dude, what? Lovely. Oh, I remember that. Come over here, dude. Whee! Have to fight him fair and square, that sucks. Bing, bing, bing. Ugh! Iframes. I'm grabbed. I might be dead here. What is he doing? What the hell? Why my character was like crouching. Come on. No. I was stuck, that's why. Okay, that was cheap. I don't like that. Not cool, Bell, dude. Justice. And we can climb down. Where does this take us? That's interesting. Okay, cool. We've got a bunch of different pathways. Actually, we can go here. And then, of course, we could progress this way, which I believe to be the forward progression path. Let's just confirm. There's parasites around here, right? Okay, he can poise through that. I gotta not be so stubborn there. And then there's an idiot back here. Oh, maybe not. That's what the parasite was. Never mind. Okay. That doesn't seem too volatile, so that's not the mimic. Alright, so this is a finite path. This is good, I think. Hello. Are you sleepy? Alright, good. So, explored all that. Now, I say we go down, and then we'll go back up and around. So let's go down first. Seems more awesome. Let's make sure. This could take us to that guy with the dogs, which that would be forward progression, so don't want to do that, but we'll see. My memory is in shambles. I don't remember everything. It's been 2 years. Oh yeah, this ends, I think, at some point. You can go down though, right? Yeah, I remember. Ow. Get out of here. You get Death's Finger. Oh, there's a vestige down here, I believe. Death's Finger and then ammunition satchel and pouches. Nice. What the heck? Can I heal even though I don't want to? Okay, somebody's shooting at me. Unless, I don't know. The sounds are confusing me. Small beryllium fragment again. Oh no! All right. Yeah, my lamp is going crazy, so we are close to a vestige. Oh, goody. Whew. Wither Ward. Now, if I recall correctly, going this way is going to lead me to a boss fight. And we don't want to go there just yet. We want to do the rest of our exploration first. Ow, ow, ow. I'm dead. That's fine. All we need to do is go up the ladder. three ladders if we want to get all the way back to where we were. So we're going to be at the vestige that we just tagged, I think. Unless it doesn't count if we rest. This is a good test anyways. Yep. Okay, good. Another glass shard, very nice. That's our second glass shard. Can't light this thing? That seems like a slope that I can't come back up. That's a very steep staircase. Let me get shot right in the back. Alright, now we're gonna retrace our steps and go towards where the bell dude was. See where that takes us, because honestly, I don't remember. Too much swelling around my head right now. That was one of them. Ooh. Wait, what the heck? I forgot about all you guys. Come on, fool. Bye-bye. And now we gotta take out the bell guy, unfortunately. Okay. So ladder up here. Oh, this is how I take out the archer. Enhanced short javelin. And there's so many throwables in this game. And I do know they're tied to, well, the spells and throwables in particular are tied to achievements. I don't hunt for achievements much, but I do like getting 100% of all items possible within a game. But I do not really care much for trophies and achievements. Especially ones that make you grind and grind endlessly. But if I can obtain everything in a game without doing some crazy amount of grinding, I'll certainly do it. Alright, well that's that. Nothing more to this area. Interesting, okay. So we're safe at the vestige area. You know, I really want to see what the trigger is for Winterberry and Byron. Ow, my face. And then I want to say this is a boss fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest. I am going to warp back to where I know... I've been playing too much Sekiro. Where I know he would normally be. So it's Katrin right there. Sunless Ski. Go here. If Byron's still there, then I give up. If Byron is still here, he's an idiot. Okay, Byron, I give up. Tired Cat says, hey, Inhuman and crew, what's going on, Tired Cat? Nice and slow today. I think everybody has the itis from all the yummy foods yesterday. Let's see here. Let's get this up to 15. It just looks weird, right? 15, and then we'll get everything up to 55 maybe, and then 30 on the vitality, because why not? All right, now we warp back to... That's not the one. Depth. There you go. Revelation depths. How are you doing today? Okay. What my notes say is, do not take the skin seal lift before speaking to Byron. Got the Dark Crusader's call from the boss for Dunmire. Oh, I haven't even beaten this yet. Okay, good. So we're good. We have a boss fight up ahead. Let's go and deal with this boss. I'm pretty sure Byron will move once you beat the level boss. The Harrower. Okay. The one right here, right? Unbroken Promise or whatever. Tiredcat says, Inhuman, yesterday I beat Scrapped Watchman and Lies of Pete. Nice. On Legendary Stalker. Very good. I didn't use a Spectre or Throwables. That's big. That is big. What weapon did you use? Are you going Motivity, which is like Strength? Or are you going more Technique, which is like the Dexterity? Or even Advance? That's awesome. That's huge. Okay, should I summon Kukujin and then... I don't know which was which, though. Is that Kukujin? Could be Pietà. That's Kukujin. I'll summon her real quick, and then I'm going to make sure I die. That way we can ensure that she gets pissed and we beat her up. That elevator activation, I'm not quite sure. It's one or the other. I used the elevator, and that did not trigger anything. So, very interesting for me. Yeah, we'll summon her, and then we'll just die. That is insane. That's awesome. Scrapped Watchman. That's a good fight, too. It's a really good fight. Lies of P is pretty solid.
Made a slave to unceasing hunger. I pity you. But as bleak as this refuge may be, it is our refuge nonetheless.
Artorias? Artorias of the Malekith Millennium?
And you are not welcome here.
That's what you think. Avalon. Okay. Alright, so we have to die, but... Can't use companions. I'm doing this for a quest, so... Damn, she's going for it. Look at you. To speed things up a bit. What do you got around here? Can't leave. Nothing. I thought there was items around here. I could have sworn there are items in this arena, which I don't like items in boss arenas. That is just one of my pet peeves. Like, don't do that. Weird, bro. I think there are, though. I just don't remember where it's at. What does that even do? Not even sure what that was supposed to have done. Oh, hey, you. Your delays are weird. No one would ever swing like that. Kat says, thanks, Jake. I'm new to gaming and not so good at, and Lies of P is my first Souls-like, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah, Lies of P is... It's a great introduction to Souls-likes, in my opinion, because it's, from a quality perspective, indistinguishable from anything FromSoft. The lore and the story is a bit more obvious and told to you in certain ways. Now, the obscure parts, though, you still have to dig for. And then, of course, the combat is just incredibly solid and responsive. And the level design, a little more linear than what you'd normally get in a Souls title. So it's nice to have a little bit more linearity so you're not getting lost. And the natural path of progression is much more clear. I like that. I wonder, I don't think I'll be able to do her quest at all, right? Because I did summon her, but I think we have to win, even if she dies. So I think that was an entire waste. My understanding is, now that I just did this, is that I need to have summoned her and beat the boss. And if she dies, it still counts. But, so I won't be able to do her quests at all in this game. So I might just beat her up in the Sky Rest, I guess. Okay, whatever. That was a waste. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. Whoa. Full circle, I see. Those hitboxes, man. That was cheap. You can't use Evelyn on me. The wrong game. Is this where I need to use that stupid thing, or I don't get it? I don't know how to stop her. If I'm not mistaken, shouldn't she a two-phaser? I think that's phase 1 down. I don't think she's dead. I don't recall. Nope. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, for sure. Tired Cat's killing it. Okay. Now the real fight begins. Awesome fight, one of my favorite characters. Same for me, one of my favorite fights. There's another fight that's very similar with, I think, 2 bosses, or I don't recall exactly, but I'll have to show you when I get to it. This is phase 2, likely to die because we don't have very many heals and I don't know the moveset, so. Tired Cat asks Jake, what are your other faves? Oh, nice. Like, well, my head's gone, but... Roar! Alright, let's do this. Do this? Yeah, what? Oh. I tried, guys. I definitely tried. Alright, that wasn't bad. If I can save heals from the first phase, she's dead. Tired Cat says the visuals and art design in Lords of the Fallen are gorgeous. Well, gorgeous and creepy. Indeed. Indeed, they are very morbid. Morbid Souls-like. Many of them tend to go that route. But Lords of the Fallen does take it there. It's largely kind of an interesting take on, like, religion and faith and stuff like that, so it's pretty interesting. I do enjoy Lords of the Fallen. Jake says, absolutely fell in love with Lords. I really like Pieta. I like the Wayfarer, even though it's in a very tiny space. The 3 Reapers are awesome. I pretty much just love this game. Yeah, it's good. I just beat the 3 Reapers last stream. You would have loved that. First try, in fact. I thought I got the iframes there. It's okay though. We got already knocked into Umbral, unfortunately. That's okay though. So, Kat, one of the tips that I'd like to share with you if I don't die is like for enemies with big great swords and things like that, you want to go towards their weapon hand. So she's right-handed, so you want to go towards that weapon hand, and that will often give you like the benefit of the doubt when she does slicing maneuvers. Like so right here, right? So we're getting the iframes from that. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. If an enemy has a shield, you typically go towards the shield hand. But if they have a big weapon, great sword or otherwise, you want to go typically towards the weapon hand. And if they have like an oversized, like if it's Dark Souls, it's a monster type enemy, oversized limb, typically it's going to be the left arm, their left arm. You want to go ahead and make your way towards that limb. So that's going to be how you evade most of the maneuvers, if you're going for like a dodges primarily. But just a little tip, something you learn, so don't be afraid and don't dodge away. We don't do that cowardly stuff. You dodge into the attacks. That was terrible. Bad start. Wow, thanks so much for the tip. Your tip to get in close to Scrap Watchman really helped me. Yeah, thank you. Awesome.
Do not return.
Jake says, I'm a huge Souls player. Platinum every From subtitle, Liza P. And Lords, I can't get up. My wife says I need therapy. I like it. Perhaps gaming is your therapy. Great advice. Yeah, it's just one of those things that the way I play and then the way I do the instruction on like the walkthroughs is slightly different because I'm much more aggressive and I'm going to take bigger risks. But in general, you always dodge into the attacks. Don't ever dodge away. So you want to be continuously moving laterally. So that means side to side. Never move front and back because an enemy can typically clear that distance with weapons or abilities. So it's just things like that. You know, it's kind of like it's something you can apply in real martial arts as well. So it's one of those things where you just kind of, oh, same goes for the games too. So it's pretty neat. Yeah, all of those platinums, that's interesting. That's very awesome. And congrats to you. I'm not a big trophy hunter, as I said, and I've said this in many other streams. I typically don't like going for trophies because it's kind of a good way to increase player retention artificially. And it forces you to grind certain things. Like, oh, get all the loot pieces of this enemy, and they have like a 0.5% drop rate. So it's like, that creates burnout for me. If I can obtain everything, see all the endings, and obtain everything within a single game, I will do it. Whether I get the platinum or not typically doesn't matter, but I like to experience everything the game has to offer. And I am a hoarder, so I like to collect all the things. Alright, priority will be to get her away from this rock. And also to maintain our life in Axiom. Slow recovery on the heal, but that's okay. It was a trade. Dodge. Dodge. She's doubling up. Dodge again. We're gonna back up and heal. She's gonna go for a punish. So when she does, I need to figure out the frames on that one. Usually like 3 strikes. There you go. 1. Okay, every time she puts her arm up, she's gonna do that. That's fine. She can slam. Also, when it comes to healing, always heal within the same windows that you would then be able to strike. So don't force a heal because you're hurt. Heal whenever you can normally strike, or it's always the same amount of time typically within a heal window or strike window. So alright, it's phase 1 and we have 3 heals left. We can pull this off. Gaming is my therapy. That's exactly what I say, but seriously, oh, I love it. It's my job, and I created a way to monetize my passion, which is the most beautiful thing. Jake says, I'm not great at the games, but I love them and take the torture just to get those trophies. I can't help it. I must have all the shinies. I like the in-game shinies. The trophies, not so much. They're not very appealing to me because of my opinion of how I think they kind of just make you, force you to play longer. Artificial player retention is what I call it. But I do enjoy getting everything in a game. All the endings, all that stuff. I love it. I like having a 100% file where I have everything possible within the game. Alright guys, let's do this. We're gonna go towards her mutated hand. We might be dead here. No, we're good. Dodge. We're going towards her left hand. That's her mutated hand. She tends to have some weird little strikes there, so can't see. It's okay. See, she's in a terrible spot. So there you go. Now that her back is open, we're gonna dodge this. Dodge again. Not sure what to expect there. Yeah. Okay. I wish I got heals from those. I guess I could if I spec'd into it, huh? See, I backed away like a coward and I get punished for it. We're gonna go in, be aggressive again. You see how we're dodging towards her strong, her deformed limb. That's the stronger limb. Watch for this strike here. Watch for a follow-up strike. That's okay, we're gonna go into Umbral now. Hopefully she'll be done with all this crap, because these spells are kicking my butt. We almost had her, guys. She had no health left. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. We'll get her. Ooh, my jammies are hot. These are the jammies I wore for the holidays. Things are hot. Oh man, we were so close. That was a good fight. Had I been less sloppy in phase 1, we would have had one more heal. So close, guys. Okay, let's do this. Watch the shot. There you go. I got greedy there. See, she loves having her back to this wall. It makes it very difficult because I need to be out in the open here. There we go. I'm gonna heal. She might get punished for it. So close, says Jake. Yeah, it was close. We'll get her. I will certainly beat her before the end of today's stream. If she does the sword up in the sky. Okay. Oh, the gun up in the sky. See, okay. So Avalyn, the crossbow. Okay. Heal. Gonna get punished. It's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and heal again. Ready for the punish. And then big slam. No slam there. We're burning through our heals here. Where's that stupid parasite? I know she's gonna heal, but I'm just confused about what the heck's going on. And I can't go up there, so... I don't get it. I'm dead. So when we first came in with Kukujin, there was like a raised pedestal and it had a parasite on it. I don't know what that does, but if it can prevent the buffs from the little person that's casting, that would be really nice. But I can't figure out what that is exactly. I don't know where that parasite went. There's often parasites in boss fights that help you reduce their shields or their regenerative abilities. Kind of needed to be done, but this one's not necessary, obviously, but I'm just like, if I could help save myself some damage, that would be nice. But yeah, I don't see it. Cameras were the worst enemy right here. Can't see anything, having to dodge off of timing alone. Even one punch was not enough of a window there. That's stupid. Okay, so when that orb comes her way, she has the ability to put her hand up and create a bunch of trouble for us. What does this do to her? Oh, nice. That's huge. We can use that in the second phase then. There's the iframes. And slam. Okay. I'm gonna do this because I need to heal. Oh no! I was gonna use my soul flay and then heal. Didn't have the opportunity though.
Learn from your
Yeah, she's
suffering
firing off
and do not return.
those stakes. Not the good kind of stakes either. Alright. Man. I am gassed out today. I'm so sleepy. Do this. We have to beat her before the end of the stream no matter what. No matter what. There. Oh, good timing. Move, column. That might have been a grab attempt. No! I don't get this. What am I supposed to do here? I don't get it. That's cheap. What are you supposed to do there? That's so cheap that you can't interrupt that. And it's actually really messed up. Burning through my heals, phase 1. This is where it was. Like, oh, these are columns. Okay, I see. Maybe they're in here. I can't destroy them though. This is where the column was. That's where the raised square was. I was so confused. Like, there's a tile. Let's see. Can this work for her? Doesn't do anything. Scary. Oof, that's annoying. The 1-2 punch. We got a spike to the back and a slap to the face. Oh, I would leave if you'd let me kill you. Rock says, hi, hope you had a happy Christmas with your family. Yeah, it was awesome. We had a good time. We got to hang out, eat some good food. It was quite nice. I'm tired though. All the good food, and I'm just like, man, I'm sleepy. And we stayed up late. I'm very tired. Low energy stream, but, but I'm trying to kick butt. We're about to beat Dervla at some point. Or Derva or Dervla? Dervla. See, I only punched once, so I don't know why he did it twice. If I hold R1, is that... Oh, that's why. Okay, that's an input thing. That's interesting, and it's not even like a long input, just so you know. Is there a parasite here, I wonder? I don't see it. Sweet. R squared, what's going on? Oh, nice. Did you get any cool presents in Human or no? No presents. No presents. Other than just hanging out with you guys. This is my gift. What's up, R squared? How are you doing? R squared over on Twitch says, "Good afternoon, sir. Hope you had a great Christmas. My Christmas is good. On nice. Bunch of good foods, I hope. Glad to hear it." I need to wait a second on that. I understand you. Oh, that was a little too early. That's okay though. We're gonna get jacked up here. Hey, I'm exhausted. I could just be asleep watching the Fallout episodes again. See what I missed. Okay. We have no heals, guys, because we suck. Hanging out with us is like a present. Yeah, because I get to do, like I told you guys this so many times. I get to have, it's like Christmas every day for me, because my gift, or the gift that I receive, is just being able to hang out with you guys, y'all's support. And it allows me to do what I love and continue living my dream, you know, like now 4 years. And it's been 4 years I've been full-time, so it's so awesome. So yeah, I'm very thankful. I'm not really big on like material things. And I'm not motivated or driven by money either. So I like knowledge and experiences and video games. Those are the things I like. Tired Cat says, "Same to you, Shay." Whoa, I didn't see Shayla. Shayla says, "Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas." What's up, Shayla? I'm tired, Shayla. Mine was nice and relaxing, says Cat. Nice. Rock says, "I helped my 8-year-old nephew with his. It Takes Two on Switch." Oh, cool. That's the game that's that co-op. I knew it was very popular. I'm so tired. Like, I didn't realize how tired I was. The more I say it, the more tired I am. Oh, no. No matter what, we're gonna beat her though. Oh no, Shayla says, "I got sick, so I've mostly been sleeping for the last 3 days." That's no good. It's because all that work you're doing. And then if you're around folks, you know, there's like flu and stuff going around right now. So I mean, get some rest. You deserve it. It's been a busy last few months for you. That's awesome, Siska. I hope to game with my niece and nephew one day. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get my whole family. Oh, I say my whole family. My parents don't. My mother would play like Mortal Kombat and like kick anybody's butt, but my dad doesn't play video games. My wife, my daughter play quite a bit, and then my sisters and my niece, they'll play as well. Flu is wrecking people here in Canada right now. Yeah, it must be like another semi, you know, mini pandemic of flu. But at this point, you couldn't convince anyone to do the right thing or to stay in. This people will do what they want to do. But yeah, I've been fortunate to not get sick for quite some time. Ah. Darn it. Okay, heal. Bad window to heal, but I'm gonna blame that on something. I can't see. See, I saw a purple outline, but what is that for? What is that for? What is that for? Stop it. I'm trying to look for the purple outline. Like, there's an outline just like that around me. I don't know what it was. It's fine. I knew I was gonna die. Okay, now we just focus on the kills. I was trying to find a way to like eliminate her ability to do that crap up there, but if she's gonna continue casting, we just need to kill her quickly. Rox says, I'm tired also. Here we don't stop from eating good food, good wine, and a lot of house-making desserts. Nice. Yeah, we've been eating desserts and foods and all the things. I'm just beat. I think all that, like when I eat, like I get tired. That's why I typically only have a snack before stream, but where are you at in the game? I'm probably like 60 to 75% done with it. We're in the Revelation Depths area. I'm gonna focus a bit, guys. I'm sleepy. I want to beat her and move on. We're gonna bait a strike so I can heal. There you go. Oh, it's her sword outline. I thought that outline was something special. So I died for that. I died for science, though. It was when her sword drags across the floor. Okay, and then dodge. Now she's gonna have the ability to raise her sword up. I totally iframed. That's okay though. And dodge. There you go. We're gonna back up because I'm getting blown to bits over here. And dodge. Back up, and then we're gonna heal and get stabbed in his face. That was a waste of a heal. I don't know what the heck's happening to me, but I'm like getting accosted by her singing sounds or whatever. Yeah, I'm over at the Revelation Depths right now. Shayla says, I know I don't get sick unless I run down my immune system. I see, you've been working too hard. You gotta get some rest. Sounds good, Jake. Ooh, Butterfinger pie. Nice. Rox says she remembers Laxatia. Oh, Laxatia's, she's not so bad. She's just misunderstood. Okay, well, the thing that makes me upset is that I'm not adding additional time on the trigger. So, the R1, like I'm just tapping. And sometimes if you hold it a little bit longer, it does count as you holding it and you do double strike, which can mess up your windows to dodge. And it's incredibly important here. Because I don't have very many heals left. I can't afford to get hit a bunch. Dead. I felt like I wasn't doing any damage that go around. I didn't even get to knock down her stamina either, so that sucks. Show this. I had made 17 loaves of bread in 2 days prior to getting sick, along with some double chocolate peppermint cookies, white chocolate pistachio cranberry shortbread, and spritz cookies. Nice. Well, those sound good. I hope that everybody enjoyed them and all your hard work. That sounds really tasty, actually. Well, this has been the most difficult boss. I don't think mechanically it's very difficult. It's just, I'm just not at the top of my game right now. I'm in recovery mode.
Another unfortunate.
Oh, Shinto. But this is not a hard fight. I'm making it difficult. Oh! Because of that, like that stupid stick. Yeah. See, I just did it once. I promise. I promise I just did it once. Heal, and then she's gonna put her hand up. Getting a bunch of punches with the iframes. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, that was an ugly, ugly strike. Made no sense. The angle she struck me at was so odd. We have 4 heals. Pretty good. I wish I could eat it without sugar. Me too. It sounds delicious. Probably a good thing we're not eating all that sugar though. Do you go for the General Ingstrom quest to fight him? You're gonna have to show me how. I don't remember. I wrote a lot of I reconciled a lot of my notes to show how to do the side quest, but I don't remember that fight. General Angstrom is not somebody I fought in my first playthrough, but I don't have notes on him, I don't think either. First try. Oh, just kidding. Balls, man. Shay, this says, yeah, Jake, I don't eat all that sugar. I mostly just give it away. I'm my 3 teen boys and eat most of what I don't give away. You need Adyr. Oh, I need Adyr's gestures and start his quest on the big tree where you fought the Reaper for the first time. Not the tutorial. The big tree where I fought the Reaper for the first time? Adyr's gestures. I'll have to look into it. I'll definitely have to look into it. I think I'm gonna check my notes too. Jake says, let's go. I'm so tired. I'm like, yay. Let's go indeed. That was pretty awesome. I mean, I did kick one of the hardest bosses' butts with my hands, which is awesome. Making me the best in the world. Let's see. Oh, hi. Sounds of battle. That looks like the Light Reaper. Oh no, that's Dervla, and she's fighting the dudes with the hats. Remembrance of the Unbroken Promise. Very cool. That's the boss remembrance. Now I thought there was a way to access Umbral here. Seek scourings. I have scourings. I have so many scourings. This should trigger the fights. I mean, some of the quests to proceed forward and progress. So for now, let's just move. Ow. Let's move forward. Ow. I felt that. My ankles hurt. That hurt. Let's go. That was awesome. So I need Adyr's. I don't even know what his gestures are. Don't you dare. Stop it, you little demon. Go this way. Rest. Get out of Axiom. Jake says, absolutely correct, if you can do it. I'd say the general would be an absolute nightmare, fists only. Oh, I can, yeah, I can do it. I just don't, I need to know, like, details. Let me check my notes really quickly. See if it has anything. What's his name? Angstrom? Angstrom. No, I have nothing on Angstrom. I have nothing on him at all. So, my notes are semi-incomplete. So we did the Unbroken Promise fight. Return to the Sunless Ski and use the elevator to Upper Calrath. Yep. Find Winterberry. Yep, we're all good there. Get Dark Crusader's call from the boss for Dunmire. And then Kukujin should have helped, but I'm not doing that. Upper Calrath elevator. Then we go to Upper... Okay, so we need to go to Upper Calrath. And then after Upper Calrath, we're going to go to the Thief. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. So let's warp. Let's go to Skyrest. And let's go from there. Marcus! Marcus, how have you been, my friend? I thought you, like... I thought Pennywise took you to the Upside Down or something. I was like... I reached out to you, too. I reached out. I was like, Marcus? How are things? How are you doing, my friend? Marcus says, to help boost your energy, you seem a bit flat off in today. I'm super happy. I've eaten so much and had so many sweets. I think I'm like sugar crashing. I feel great and happy and I love, everything's great, I promise. I'm just so tired. Like after this stream, I'm probably gonna just bundle up, watch TV, and then probably take a nap. And then if I wake up, I might start a Fallout 3 file because we've been watching the Fallout show. But thank you so much, Marcus. I appreciate you, my friend. I'm not unhappy, though. I'm very happy. I'm just tired. I'm so sleepy. Shay says, nope, I just love baking. It's what I generally give to family for Christmas along with a gift card. Rock says, praise Marcus. Go Marcus, indeed, says Tired Cat. Oh, yeah, Marcus just comes in hot. Comes in gunslinging. But thank you so much, my brother. Oh, no, I'm doing good. I'm just, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Let's go check on our little friends here. Shay says, hey Marcus, and Kat says, your family is very lucky. Yeah, because they get all this access to the sweets, right? We're gonna go this way. I think she might be over here. No, but I assure you, I am in the best of moods. I'm just so sleepy. I'm like food. What do they call it? Food coma? I'm on the verge of my food coma. I'm like, huh? So tired. But I'm very happy. There's low energy. See, I think I hear them now. I think I hear humming, but... Oh! Where are they? If I teleport to the Sunless Skeen and that scumbag is still there, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna silent scream. Like that. Why aren't they moving? The elevator was once the trigger for them to move. I know it because I mean I wouldn't put the notes like that. I'm incredibly thorough on trigger points on things like this, so I don't know why they're not here. I could be looking in the wrong location though too. Alright. What can I buy from all these fools? I could technically purchase that ring, the key that's 18k, but there's no way I'm going to spend that. There's no way I'm spending that.
Chosen bearer of the lamp, like you,
That's me.
I serve.
Umbral Scouring Clump. Umbral Guardian. I like to get all these things because I need a 100% file, right? What better way than to do it now? So now I think I could go to the Umbral, and this is going to be beautiful. I can actually place the second piece of the glass. I thought there was only 3, but maybe I don't even remember that being a thing actually. So what am I saying? I'm just making stuff up. I'm like, yeah, maybe 3. 3 sounds good. Hand over Dark Crusader's call. Oh yes, this is what I just got. So that seems to be following my makeshift guide from 2 years ago. It's a vanilla guide, by the way. Okay, up. That would be for Dunmire, okay.
And Dervla is dead. Good. There can be no salvation for a Dark Crusader who submits to heresy, for they can plead no ignorance, their perfidiousness a deliberate
Perfidious?
damning sin.
Jeez, that's a lot of words.
You serve a higher
Perfidiousness.
purpose, Crusader.
I want this sword because it looks sick. I need that. I feel like I have all of these. I may not, though. Uh-oh. Marcus! Marcus says, hi, Rox. Hi, Cat. Hi, Lemonade. Happy Christmas to you. Happy Christmas indeed. And how you doing, Marcus? How you doing today? We have the Death Crier set. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm just spending money.
Strive in darkness, in light we walk.
Thank you so much, Marcus, yet again. Rox says he's an optional boss, but it would be a fun fight with... Yeah, I'm going to fight every boss, so I'll do it all, trust me. I will kick all the ass that's available to be kicked. I'm not afraid of taking on anything with my fists. At all. We will beat everybody we need to beat. And then some. In my challenge runs, I'm usually incredibly thorough. So, like, I'll beat people I don't even need to beat. Even when I'm, like, going for, like, world's first kind of thing. Honestly, I'm not even trying to make it a big thing right now, but as soon as I do it, I'm pretty sure nobody else will have beaten veteran fists only. So, we'll have to check and see, but we might be on pace, but I'm not in, like, a rush. Obviously, I don't, that doesn't really... That's not too big of a motivating factor, but it's fun. Okay, we're gonna rest, and then let's go see what the dude next to me has again. And then we're gonna warp to the Skeen and then Upper Calrith.
Judgment.
Why he's so loud? That's the key he's trying to sell me. That's so stupid.
Will bring redemption.
I don't like your voice. Where's Katrin? Right here. Hopefully Dude Bro is gone. Maybe he's not. It's fine. Tired Cat says, happy Christmas to you and yours, Marcus. Oh, please be gone. Ah. So, okay. I've got an idea. We're going to do 2 things. We're going to go to the depths. And from the depths, we're going to go and talk to the Umbral lady. This should begin that part of her quest, where I'm now killing NPCs very Mephistopheles style. Mephistopheles was an NPC in Demon's Souls that would have you kill other NPCs for a very different outcome in questline. Nice. Yes, we did it. My memory. It's all coming back. This is gonna take us to the... Oof, she's so creepy. It's very eldritch. Umbral Mommy, I think, right? What? How could you not lose your mind seeing something like that? Wow. Okay. Amazeballs. So... we're in the Mother's Lull. Oh, hi, buddy. You received an Umbral Seed Pod. This is Damarosa's seed pod, so I will have to give it to her. As you continue making, or using the seed pods anyways, you'll have the ability to kind of continue crafting this bridge. So this is perfect. This is exactly what we need. So we're now going to interact. We're going to exit the Mother's Lull, and we're going to give this to Damaros. Damaros is over by the... oh, balls! Over by the... it's one of the PvP save shrines, so we'll go ahead and speak with her. We do have the item that would allow her to progress her questline, but we're going Umbral Mommy today, or for this questline, so we'll be fine. We'll do Inferno next. So we're gonna warp, and we're gonna and we're gonna warp over to Shrine of Adyr. This is it. All right, now I forgot exactly what I need to do, but I need to just give her the seed pod. I think she becomes hostile. I don't remember how it works. Look at my notes really quickly. Let's see. Okay. By the Scouring Clump. Let me move this on my notes. I could do this way earlier, so immediately after Revelation Depths. There you go. Get the seed pod from the NPC and use it on Damaros. Anything else I need to purchase? Who's this? Marcus! Marcus is a donation for your fabulous pajamas. So isn't this awesome? My wife got these for me. It's so awesome. So I can select an option. There you go. I can't give her the war thing anyway. Thank you so much, Marcus. Use Damaros' seed pod. Yes. Wait, no. No. Okay. Welp. I guess I lost a merchant. That's one down. Thank you so much, Marcus. These are pretty flashy, I'm not gonna lie. They look pretty awesome. We're going to Upper Calrath next. The PJs are fabulous. They're so cool, aren't they? They're like rose gold or something. They're like awesome. They feel awesome too, look. These are so they are warm though. Like I'm pretty warm right now. Quite warm, in fact. Okay, so Damaros, sorry. Let's go back to the lull to see what that did. I think that just created one portion of the bridge. I wish there was a way to teleport directly to the lull, but maybe not. There wouldn't be a vestige in there. I mean, you know, canonically speaking, it would make no sense for there to be a vestige in there. Dunmire's gonna start going crazy though, before long. I'm moving my notes around, so as we're progressing, I just want to figure things out and make sure we get it all together. Okay, so let's go back to the lull, and then we're going to see if we get another seed pod. I think it takes a while. We have to do things and then speak with Molhu and stuff. Double check here. We got to use the Light Reaper's Parasite. And then we can use it on Gerlinda. Ooh, and then at some point I have to do the Withered Rune thing, which I don't remember exactly how to do that. My notes. I wish my notes were more complete. These are just from 2 years ago, though, sadly. So I don't think I'll have any additional progression. Is that Damaros? Probably is. Ooh, we're getting closer. I am fairly certain that's Damaros. Oh, never mind. I got Gerlinda's seed pod. Did they make this easier? And I literally can go get her right now. I don't want to use it yet. We actually don't want to use this just yet, guys. I just remembered because I need to give Gerlinda the 3rd rune. Which, darn it. 1 second, Gerlinda. Free Gerlinda, 1st tablet, 2nd tablet. Tower of Penance. Okay. So I'll have to do that. Which is far beyond where we're at right now. So, okay. Sorry guys, just trying to make all the things make sense. So essentially, we got Gerlinda's seed pod. We cannot use it yet though, because if we were to use it, we lose our blacksmith. And we need to at least finish one of her questline one of 3 ways. One is the Umbral way. The second is the way where she gets the rune powers and Sparky's destroyed. And the third is where Sparky is victorious. So we need to make her victorious first so that we can have the means to reduce weapon encumbrance and weight for the next playthrough that we do on this file, because we'll do an Inferno run on this file. So hopefully that all makes sense, but it's just a lot of moving parts essentially is all it comes down to. And I need to make sure I don't do things prematurely and you know, irrevocably kill her before it's, you know, before her usage is up. Opening the door is what triggers everything. I bet you money. Watch. So the door's open. Now, everybody should move. So Byron and all the fools are gonna be where they need to be. Watch. So we go to Katrin. He should be gone. I forgot. That's the trigger. Yep. Opening the door, not taking the elevator. Lots of cleanup in this particular episode. Do not open door after Skin Stealer lift. Okay. So now let's go find Byron for the 50th time. Exactor Dunmire is going to start losing his stuff as well. He'll be moving all over the place. I don't think they're up here, but they should be down below. This is what happens when you don't play a game for 2 years. And they update it about 50 times. I think there's like 75 updates or something like that. Ah, yay!
I didn't expect to say it, but you were right about the girl. And to think I almost... Anyway, cooler heads prevailed, eh? And it's to you I owe that, so thank you. It took some doing, but I convinced her to stick with me, so I can keep an eye on her. I can't undo what's already been done to her, but she's just a child. She deserves some kind of a chance at life, at happiness. I'm probably an old fool for thinking I can help, but I'll have to try.
Marcus says, hi, my friend. Just wanted to say hi and say hi to chat and hope you all had a nice Christmas. Had a few things going on this end we are having to deal with, hence our absence. Oh, no worries. Just know that you are missed and that, as always, you're greatly appreciated. We're certainly thinking about you. I reached out to you on Ko-fi, so if you get a chance, just take a look at that, my friend. But yeah, no worries, no worries. Handle what you need to handle. If you need anything, just please let us know. That's what we're here for. We are a community, after all. But I hope everything goes well, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Aye, after all that, I let her keep the pendant. Seeing how happy it makes her, well, I reckon it's in the right hands. Speaking of which, I want you to have this. I've never had any real use for it, if I'm honest. But it might do you some good.
Umbral Eye of Adyr, okay.
Whatever other choices you might make, Lambera, you did right by the child. And
Cat says, hope it's going okay, Marcus. Absolutely.
Good luck.
Same. We all wish the same.
whatever other choices you did right by the child.
Hello, Byron's friend. I like Byron. He's nice. He
Little
asked if
Winterberry.
I'd like to leave Mornstead and live somewhere safer. I asked him where, and he said he wasn't sure yet. But I said yes. Mornstead's not a very nice place. He says we'll go soon. It'll be an adventure. I can't wait to see all the
Good, okay, so she's safe and happy. That's all we needed.
Byron says there's all kinds of beauty out there. Hello. I've got a shop. I'm keeping it for myself. Because I love it so much.
Greatly increases rate. Okay, cool. Infinite amounts of those. Nice. Okay, well,
I can't wait. Byron says
enjoy your little life, Winterberry. Okay, cool. We saved her. I love it. That's kind of like one of the happiest possible quest lines you can have and ask for in this kind of game. Alright, so now we'll go ahead back. We need to go to Upper Calrith finally. It's opening the door, guys. I thought it was just taking the lift, but I forgot to add in my notes. It's opening the door. That's the true trigger point. And those are things we always have to be mindful of, because that misinformation spreads and then everyone starts thinking it's a certain trigger that it's not. So, oh yes, why is he gone? Oh yes, he give me the key for free. Yes, Stolman's note. Pilgrim's Perch. Okay, what was my thing here? Upper Calrith, Thief, Pilgrim's Perch. Okay. So after... Let's see. This triggers movement of NPCs and Stolmans. Pilgrim, Perch, Bell, Key being free. Okay, excellent. So I put my notes there because that's important. Hi, Tired Cat. Actually, easier to type TC, if that's okay, but thank you for asking. Call me whatever you want, I'll figure it out. I call her Cat. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna jump into Upper Calrith, and then we'll circle back around to these other areas, okay? So we're gonna go to the Pilgrim's Perch, we're gonna go to the Fief, we got all these different areas to go to. And then we'll be cycling back around to the Path of Devotion, which I have no clue where that leads to or from, so we'll figure it out together. Yay! We're finally here, guys. Map of Upper Cal. Let's just swap over. Hello, Reaper. Whoa! Hey there. Oh, really? Because I'm a coward and I was backing up. I deserved that death. TC was old cartoon Top Cat. Dang it. Jake says, I'm pretty sure on release it was the elevator that triggered Byron. It's nice to know it's the doors now. Yes. My notes said that it was the elevator as well. But think, right? How many people would take the elevator and then not open that door, right? And then be like, oh, that's a new area. Let me go back, right? So it could have always been the doors, but who knows? I mean, who am I? I don't know. I do believe it could be any of those things, but now we know for a fact. Okay, let's go ahead and kick this guy's butt. Hello. Any second now. There you go. You know what's awesome? Getting hit by these little idiots. I think I'd take those fools out first, because now I'm angry. And that opens up at some point as well, actually. That big bridge or whatever that is. It could have been, right? Yeah, who knows? It could have been, but even my notes said that. So those are details that I've learned over time. That because trigger points are incredibly important in Souls-likes. And I've been way better about figuring out, determining exactly what they are. But in the past, now I'd be like, yeah, in this general thing. But I'm like, oh, wow, that's not the actual trigger. So, yeah. We'll open that. The gate does not budge, but it will. Alright, I know I don't really need to do this, but now I'm just pissed. Revenge. This idiot right here. How are you so meaningful in this fight? Not a good way. Thank you. Good gravy. Okay, he's dead. Blacksmith's Pride. Cool. We'll summon these up and check on chat. Saw a bunch of messages coming. Let's take a look here. Jake says it could have been. Marcus says, do you have any goals happening, Human? Well, we just smashed the goal Wednesday. So on Wednesday, Marcus and a few others, including, Tired Cat was the one that helped contribute to the previous week. So, yeah, so Tired Cat, Walter, and Emmanuel completely destroyed the goal. And so we will be streaming every day next week. So that goal was met Wednesday. And it was awesome. It was so much fun. It was super exciting. Because it was like 5 minutes before the end of the stream, too. It was great. Jake says, you should hang out in Umbral and summon old Red Eye and fist him. That would be really hard, actually. Maybe not. I will, at some point. We'll beat him as well, just because he's one of those, like, oh, this boss is rough. He's kind of a pain. We'll definitely do that before the end of this playthrough. I don't think Walter's here, but he came in big time. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think he's busy today, but he and Tired Cat and Emmanuel over the course of this week just destroyed the goal. It was a thing of beauty. It was awesome. So the goal's been met. I will hang out in Umbral though. Find the Red Reaper, punch him to death. No! Okay. I didn't want him to blow up. Yep, that's what we don't want. Very nice. We'll come up here. Uh-oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, it's the dragon tail. Whoa, hold on. Yeah, that sucks. You know what if I just do this? Does this work for you? Back away! Okay, that was scary. What am I doing? Terrible enemy. Scum of the earth, that one. I wonder if I can make this jump. Oh, wow. Jumping in this game has, like, revolutionized all of Souls-likes. Even though Sekiro probably did it first. Okay, so chat says, yep, I will kill the Red Reaper, promise. Cat says, don't think Walter's here, but he came in big and he sure did. And then Shitter says, yay, for streaming all next week. Rock said, yep, Jake, I suggested that. We will fight him. We certainly will. At first I didn't remember, and then remember you explained it. I was like, oh yeah, that guy. We will fight him, for sure. Heck yeah, we'll fight. That's going to be crazy, actually. I'll defeat him, I promise. But probably that will make Inhuman rage a lot and break some. Nah. Well, I rage quietly. Ask Shayla. My rages are like probably the most chill rages ever. I have raged with like Bed of Chaos. It's just such a cheap ass fight. But the worst you'll get out of me is you might hear me say some words, some choice words. But typically, I don't like. I will never break anything. I don't have enough inventory to spare breaking stuff, so I can't be that silly. Right now it's time to find these puzzles. But yeah, I would not break stuff. It's not my style. I would just curse silently. Mark says, okay, kudos and hats off to Walter and TC. Then sorry I didn't participate, but like I said, things been. Oh yeah, no. You know how I feel about that, my friend. Like it's, if you have the time and you want to be here, I love for you to be here. But if you have things to take care of, please take care of those things first. I always understand. Trust me, life gets in the way, and you know all the things I've been going through. So trust me, I understand probably better than anybody. Oh, there you go. I was like, why can't I lock on? I certainly understand, my friend, and I never want you to feel like you weren't here to support. You've supported so many times, so many ways. So don't ever feel like you're doing more than enough just by hanging out and saying hi. I love that. That's all it takes for me. I'm easy to please. Okay, should I pop over? I guess so. Walter and TC always come through. Oh yeah. Yeah, they've been dominating. It's a ruiner, and then what else? I know there's something else, right? And some puppies. Ugh, I'm stuck. Okay, the dogs are progressing. There's so many. Okay. You evil dog bastards. Okay, they're dead. Sorry. See, that's about as rageful as I get. They were cheap. Hello, friend. He's gonna do his shield, isn't he? Yep, you're predictable. Do something. Fatality. Okay, that was too easy. Too easy. Jeez, okay, that was awesome. Let's go this way. You know, I said, let me hop into Axiom. Probably want to go back to Umbral, right? Isn't there something here? Like, can't you go down this gate, for example? There's something there. And I remember there's things that then tie to the Light Reaper fight that we're going to have in just a moment. And I do believe this fight is pretty important, if I'm not mistaken. For two reasons. One, because I think you need to tag these parasites before the fight, and then you can also summon Andreas, I believe. But there's nothing there, only Pennywise. Hi, Pennywise. That won't be able to open, what? Does not open from this side. That's a shortcut we're going to be getting in soon. Alright, let's see. We're going to go over here now. There's a stigma there.
Cretins! Do you really think you can do this to me? I'm the real power at the heart of this kingdom, not the royals, or you, or your imagination.
I would love to get up here. That'd be so fun. I could actually fight you. Even footing. Oh, okay. That was painful. And I'm poisoned. He's gonna explode. Predictable creatures, I tell you. These monsters. We got that one we just tagged. I want to say this is forward progression and this is then... This will take us to a vestige, I think. Nice. Whoa, he's over here now. Oh, I'm totally dead. I have an idea. I have an idea. This will take me to Axiom and then I can get hit one more time and then swap back over. Nice. Like that. This is for a shortcut? Okay, sweet. I'll take it. Hell yeah. No! Okay. Ooh, there's another beacon here, too. Infernal Enchantress Helm. No beacons for us. We gotta keep these beacons uncleansed. Yeah, that didn't work out at all, right? I mean, the strategy ended up working, but it was not as I intended. I was like, yeah, it didn't do anything. So that's beacon number 2. We're actually not going to mess with that then. But there is a shortcut though, is there not? Oh no, this is just the second beacon. I remember that being important. Something happens. I think we could do something with that guy at some point. We're going to circle back around and do the puzzle. Which I could just drop over here. Yeah. That's what we need to do. Up this way. Let's take a look. I'm glad there's no mimic chest. We get the Calrith Guardsman set. And we can drop down here. Enemies afoot. Oh, come on. I was going to drop on his head and do that. This is the shortcut that both me and Rox were talking about. The beacon's going to be avoided for now. We got all these stigmas here.
Wait! Look! I've a fortune in coin jewels right here in my hands. It's all yours. Take it, and I can get you more. A lot more. Just please, don't. Ah!
You think a demon would care about money, bro? You don't bargain with their ilk. Another way to pop out of Umbral, but we don't really need to right now, honestly. I think one of my favorite bosses, if I remember, okay, were the was the Crow. That was a good fight. Reaper in the far corner there. If you're going for the Dark Crusader quest, it would be fun to fight him with fists. I think I've been tagging every single one of the... stigmas, but I won't be able to summon Andreas at the Light Reaper fight, so I don't think I'll be able to do it, because I can't summon anybody in this challenge run, you know? So we'll beat all the bosses we can, but we will be failing some quests by default. Simply because we can't summon people. Come on, dude. You're not even scary anymore, you're just annoying. Stillness hood. I am gonna die. That's okay though. R Squared says, I have a great weekend. Catch you Monday. Take care, R Squared. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great holiday and an amazing weekend, and just be safe, and hope to catch you next time, my friend. Enjoy your time off. The Cursed Dart. Where's the last vestige? I think my last vestige is kind of far, right? I don't remember anymore. I don't think it's actually too far, but it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and rest. We'll upgrade our character. To 15, and then everything else, maybe 30 vitality, 55 strength, and just keep going from there. Honestly, it's fine. Strength build is going to be good even on a New Game Plus if I need to do it. I would like to use something other than just pure strength though, because I do get quite bored with the pure strength abilities and weapons. I don't like big honking swords. I like different effects, you know? You can fight him and you don't need to summon him. Okay, nice. Just show me how. Make sure I, you know, guide me. And that way I don't miss it. I don't remember a lot of, like, the notes, like, for example, don't have him because I didn't need to fight him because I bought the deluxe edition or whatever, so it was already gonna built in. Like, you already had that class unlocked, you know? These idiots. Okay. Don't they know? I'm not the one at a disadvantage. Where'd the snake dude go? These little stupid fiends over here are actually more of a problem than the damn enemy. There you go. Oh, now we can focus on you and you die. Gosh, those guys are annoying. Look at all these traps, by the way. Yikes. I think a vestige is right on the other side, if I'm not mistaken. There's the Iron Wayfarer.
No. This is wrong. This didn't happen. Things went bad.
But not that
I had
bad.
to fight my way out of Mornstead. But it didn't happen like this.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it did.
I'm not a monster. I'm not.
What did you do, bro? Killing women and children on his way out? Yeah, I feel like he would do that. I feel like he would do that. Uh-oh. Get some iframes and then we'll be good. Alright, get out of here, dudes. Well, I'm dead. I'm dead. Dang it, dang it. It's okay. She was more difficult because she had killed a lamp bearer. Oh, nice. We're not dead yet. Ha ha ha. Might want to take out the dogs first, actually. I thought I was an umbral. I forgot. I just hopped out of it. All right. We might have a chance. Where are you, homie? Whoa! There she is. Cool. One strike is all it took. Dang it. We're not too far away. We're actually right around the corner, so I can skip past most of the enemies and we'll make... Well, you can go her path, and there's something else. You drop down and around or something, and then you go down that main path. So, let's see. We'll go down her path so we can get our revenge anyways. Okay, so... Should be upstairs, right? Yes. Fight the Rogar dude. Very nice. Okay, then we'll just go this. Avoid the dive bomb. The Iron Wayfarer is gone. Punch these dudes. Whoa! None of these individual enemies are difficult, but fighting them all at once is quite annoying. See, they didn't fix the range on the freaking Infernal Enchantress, that's for sure. Still aggro's from a mile away. That was unpleasant. Quite unpleasant and painful. Marcus says, oh, Susanna just reminded me I deleted Kofi and I had some strange kickback from that, so I used my email to get in touch. Okay, no worries. Anyway, night to you and night to TC. Lemonade Rocks. Have a lovely weekend. Absolutely same to you, my friend. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that explains that. Kofi acting weird. Alright, so let's go back up this way. Hold on. Is this a finite path, though? Seems like it is, right? This little courtyard. Let's hop over real quick. We can always go right back. Always secrets. Umbra Eye of the Bloody Pilgrim. Give me my health, sir. And then we'll come in here really quickly, see if there's anything. That's the Wayfarer, it looks like, right? Doing shady stuff.
This was it. The moment I handed over the
Yep.
rule of Adyr,
Shady stuff.
damned this entire kingdom for generations to come. I was tired, angry. I was never a man of faith, but I thought who better to entrust the room to than a judge.
Oh yeah, no.
And look around at what that decision cost. What good was the cleric if she couldn't destroy the room?
I think she chose not to destroy the room.
It's always the same story with gods or those like them. They pretend otherwise, but they're just as weak and flawed as those they lord over. But it's my own damn fault for relying on someone else in the first place. Even when I try to do the right thing, this is always how it ends. Even when
Okay. Take it. You can go here. The Banner Javelin of Assault. And then we got this. So, I really think I should go drop down the other path. Yeah, this is going to be a little too far up ahead. Okay. I think that's the Path of Devotion, or the Manse. I don't remember. One of the things. Did I do this? Ooh, I would have missed this. Whoops. The Moth Ring. Cool. Always look up, I say. Let's go the other way. I'm gonna do this real quick. You idiot. Where'd you even come from? Emerge, buddy. That was an actual death, by the way, because you still take status affliction damage when you're emerging from Umbral. And that I didn't know. I just learned that right now, actually. I just learned that 5 seconds ago. Okay, now we make the immediate right. Let's remember that there is a path where the Iron Wayfarer is, though. Okay, that's going to be hard for me to recall later on, that I assure you. Oh, cool. Forgot about your little parasite friend. Okay, that was just me swinging like a madman. There was no strategy to that whatsoever. Let's go back down this way for a sec. And, oh, okay. we have this. Rock says, Marcus, thanks. Have a good weekend to you. Have a good weekend too. And then Tired Cat says, bye, Marcus. Have a great weekend. Absolutely. Okay, let's get through here without dying. And I wonder, like, that's fine. If I fall down, that's probably going to be falling right on the serpent's head, I think. Man, this area was unforgiving, I say. There's something under me, I guess. It sounds like one of those little demon bats I hate. Oh yes, it is. Come to me. Okay, these were significantly weaker than usual. That's good. What are all these passageways? Melted Dark Crusader sword.
Conversations or dealings we may have are not to be spoken of to anyone. Can I trust you understand the consequences should you choose otherwise?
I didn't even know that was one of the Demogorgons. Oh, you fool. Alright, so far, so good. Let's go ahead and, You're still talking? They're evil. Rogar artifacts are bad. That's all I know. When we get the Ruin of Adyr, that's going to be a kind of important later and integral to our Umbral quest. We get Graveyard Fog. I think that's a spell. Actually, you know what? I'll let you top off my health. We're going to continue back up this way and see if we can head back. I don't know if it'll allow us to. I hope that would have dropped me down on the snake's head. Ooh, it wouldn't. I need to emerge from Umbral then. See this down here? That's a new item. Ooh, that's... Shoot. Vestige moth. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, that's fine. And then we just go back up the staircase. If he follows me, we'll just punch him to death. Let's see. Okay. Okay, he's not dead yet. Now he's dead. Oops. A little premature. But he dropped an item. Kill the puppy dog. And then... Yep. Dodge. And then we'll defeat the Skin Stealer again, because he'll be roaming around. Here's how we beat the boss, by the way, first try. Same strategy. Works every time. Guess we do need to go up here. Let me just double check my notes. So my notes say Upper Calrath, beacon activation. You need to open a shortcut to Skyrest Bridge, talk to the Iron Wayfarer, and again, close to the Skyrest shortcut. Talk to Byron and Winterberry and Sky. I already did that. After getting the Noble set, equip it to speak to the Torchbearer. Okay, so I need to go back here and remove this. Oh, actually, no, we'll leave that. We'll leave that. So we're pretty much done with this area. This should be the shortcut to Skyrest Bridge. This is where we fought Pietà, if I'm not mistaken. Like, or close by anyways. Creepy. I cannot wait for the sequel. This is part of Andreas's quest. The Cavalry Pendant. Who would fit through that door? Tiny people. And we go here, and then at some point, after the thief and all that, Andreas will be somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Doing shady stuff. I wonder if they're leveled to me. Nope, they're not. They're just weak. This is where we faced off with Pietà. Now we can pretty much go right back to Skyrest. And then we can make our way to the thief. I don't remember if we grabbed this chest up here. We did. And then... there's a shortcut. We'll go down. Maybe not. We are back in Skyrest. Do some leveling and then see what everybody's up to. What do my notes say after this? We fight a bunch of bosses, potential beacon. We got Paladin Isaac, Stigma, talk to Theka here, Andreas and Skyrest again. Get the book from Upper Calrath shortcut, which is where we just were at. Talk to Drustin, light the fire, and interact with Paladin on the Crow boss. And then we go to Pilgrim's Perch. Get this to 30, and then we'll get our strength. We'll focus on our strength again. Do I have...
I understand the instinct to pity the boy found at the base of the mine, and the desire to condemn the hallowed sentinels for placing him there. But don't be hasty. Unfortunate as it may be, the bond between the boy and Umbral is indissoluble.
That was a boy?
And his role in safeguarding Mornstead against the darkness is vital. After all, it's an undeniable fact of life that there can be virtue in suffering.
Alright, let's see. I'm looking at the Odd Stone. Let me see. Triggers additional dialogues. Used to unlock a secret boss weapon or ability. Player must dual wield Pietà's sword and Elian's, the Starved Sword, and meet a secret requirement. You have to upgrade both weapons to 10, have an Odd Stone, and then you equip both weapons, speak to Pietà. Interesting. I will not be doing that then. Not yet anyways. We're broke, so let's just go ahead and proceed forward. Oh, it's already time, guys. It's time. it has come to the end of the stream. The next thing we'll do, though, I'll take you guys to it right now. We are going to be warping to the very beginning. Essentially, let's see here. The Red Copse area, windmill, and right across from here, we're going to see this giant door. And this door is going to be important for a lot of, like, it triggers quest progression as well. So if you haven't done certain things, you know, it's time to do it before you open that door up. We'll be going through that door. It's a snow area, kind of rough, very tough enemies. And then we're going to be going back to the Pilgrim's Perch area with the bell. So as you can see, like, the bells are quite important in this game. Lots of imagery, lots of meaning, symbolism, and all of that. But anyways, guys, I hope you had a wonderful stream today and you enjoyed it. I had a blast. I want to say thank you all so much for stopping by, and of course, being the best part of my channel. I will continue the streams next week, and because we met the super chat goals, thanks to all you guys amazing people in chat, we're going to be streaming all week, and it will do from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central, and we'll continue our journey through Lords of the Fallen. And once we're done, right before we complete it, we're going to go ahead and jump into another poll and see if you guys want to see Neo 2 or AI Limit next, and that is entirely up to you guys. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and an amazing weekend. Please be safe. Much love to everybody in chat. And hold on, let's catch up. Kat says, have a great weekend, Inhuman in chat. I enjoyed today's chills. Oh yeah, it was chill. It was nice and chill. We got a lot of progress done though too, which is awesome. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. And until next time, it's the Inhuman signing out.